Oh, thank God. Oh my God. Oh my God, I got so scared there for a second. For some reason, it said load from chapter start, and I was like, no! Tell me I saved. Because I thought maybe I hadn't saved or something. Well, at least now I know. Oh, anyway. Well, let's get started here. Wow, so this is the cargo hold. Take it in, Gumshoe. Take it in, man. There he goes. It's so big. Look at all those suitcases, man. Oh, this plane is a special model. It has both a super large cargo hold and an ultra luxurious first class seating. So is this the real scene of the murder? There's certainly a high probability of that, which is why we are here, correct? Okay, let's get investigating, sir. Good job, Gumshoe. Getting that working man's spirit, let me tell you. Alright, somebody mentioned something about a run button. Oh my God, I can run. Look at Edgeworth running, keeping in shape. Oh man, Luca Jin. You... Okay, anyway, You arrived at the scene of the crime before Detective comes, correct? And you then immediately began to direct the investigation. Seems to me that you are already here at this airport for something besides this murder. Yes, I was. Oh! Gotcha! Gotcha! Well, tell me more. I've been following a very large and involved governmental-level international crime. But it's much too large for one person to take on alone. Well, baby, now there's two of us, so... Holy... Okay. You've been moving up in the world. I guess you could say. It's a top-secret operation, so I really can't tell you any more than I already have. I'm surprised you've told us as much as you have. If this is as important as you say it is, well, I don't know. Have we really determined that yet? Let's see here. Examine. Hey, what's with the suitcase, pal? It's what the victim checked in, sir. Huh. No, I don't think he'd mind at this point. There's nothing out of the ordinary in here, sir. Wait. A file. And there's a photo of Miss Von Karma in it. Oh, no. Well, this just got weird really quick, didn't it? Why would Mr. Hicks have had a file on her? Probably because he was following her. Can we, like, put those together? Interpol. Oh, yeah. Well, that's what we're about to find out. I bet he's a big fan of Miss Von Karma, sir. Franziska said that she had come to this airport as part of an Interpol investigation. Maybe Mr. Hicks had heard she was coming here and he followed her. That's what I think. Oh. Uh-oh. Yikes. Okay, well, we're down there. Still don't know what's up with those broken glasses, though. Alright, let's see. Bed sheets. What the hell? Keeping track of this many pieces of cargo must be very taxing on the cargo crew. There you go, Mr. Edgeworth the Empath. This sure brings back memories of when I worked as a part-time mover, sir. By the look in his eyes, he's waiting for me to ask about the rest of the story. But no matter how he pours on the puppy eyes, I have no intention of doing so. Oh, and look at Gumshoe's face on the bottom screen. You know that's what he's feeling. So we're missing a suitcase here. There's like an all-you-can-use suitcase spare. These must be all the leftover ones they couldn't sell. Oh man, what are they gonna do? Throw them in the fire pit? This paint job is really cool, don't you think? Practically screams artsy. Oh, why not purchase one then? I'm sure it'll bring you much happiness. They're only $1,200. You should be able to pay that off in, 3 years. You think so? Then maybe I will. Let's see here. I think I'll pass. Aw. You'd need 2 jobs just to buy one. Boy, tell me about it. It definitely looks like one is missing. What is this brittle substance I'm stepping on? Oh! Oh boy. And I was just saying, too. Look at this. Do we finally know what's going on with the broken glasses here? Ooh, I need to blow my nose, man. Okay, so that's the glasses, wow. Yeah, we're not gonna do that though, are we? We're gonna the victim was here, just as I suspected. So you're saying that the real scene of the crime was here, sir? Isn't that what I've been saying for a while now? Oh, is it? I didn't know that. Perhaps it's a bit early to draw that conclusion. However, I believe that the probability has just skyrocketed considerably. All that's left to find is the murder weapon. The real murder weapon, that is. Let's see. You got anything else to say here? Oh, here we go. Truth behind Hicks. You came to this airport to rendezvous with the victim, didn't you? Nonsense! What are you talking about? Oh, I got you. We found a profile detailing information about you and the victim's luggage. I'm surprised you didn't see it. Oh boy. Oh my god, I gotta blow my nose again. I just blew it 2 minutes ago. Remember how I was talking that one time about that tape where I said, "Nose, I just blew you!" I should have known you'd figure it out, Miles. But it looks like they got him first. So you really did come here to receive an interval agent then? Yes. Agent Hicks was my boyfriend. Damn it. Whoa, oh, smuggling ring, huh? Was something being smuggled on this plane? It was I who put him on this case. I was supposed to receive a call from him on his cell phone once he had landed. Never expected to receive a call about his murder instead. Well, man. I think we now have pretty definitive evidence here. That Agent Hicks came down here to the cargo hold. He must have been looking for something. Yeah, well, that's what he was. That's exactly why. Ugh. No, dude, no. Oh, thank you, Franziska. Oh, no. I can't believe I'm saying thank you to Franziska for whipping Gumshoe. What have I become? Agent Hicks came here for a work-related reason, of that I'm sure. Yes, I'm sure he was here to investigate the smuggler. The Jesus Hardler. We now come bump the poodle. Ho, ho, ho. To pursue it. No, unfortunately, I was going to find out from him after he landed. Yeah, well, I don't know. Interpol agents may have their resources. Oh. Okay. Then he was murdered here. Once again, not looking good for the flight crew. The killer put Agent Hicks into one of the spare suitcases. Ugh. I can't believe the body would fit in one of those. Like, ugh. Unless you chopped him up, I don't know. Okay, they entered the elevator, but while they were riding it up, the plane hit that patch of turbulence and the body came... Ah. Then they had to get rid of the suitcase. Okay, well... Good reasoning, Edgeworth. Good job. Hey, you got your life back. That scratch was getting on my nerves. I think it's pretty easy to say who the culprit is at this stage. What? Really, sir? Yes, sir. I know what you're thinking, Miles Edgeworth. But the killer can be none other than Miss Rhoda Tenero. So you don't think it's me anymore? I'm so happy! Okay, if it was a crew member, any one of them could have shown Agent Hicks to the cargo hold. But the point to keep in mind is the key card that allows the elevator to come down here. The only person with one of those was her, yeah. See, that's a pretty decisive piece of information. That, oh my god, that sprite of her, like, the chin protrudes just in such a way that it makes her look like a man. And like at first I wasn't sure, but now I think it's funny. It's like, good lord, man. I mean, look at Edgeworth's chin by comparison. He looks like a girl at this point. Anyway, okay. I know what she's trying to say, but I'm not certain it's as simple as that. Well, somebody could have taken her card, right? Unless they were wearing them around their chains or something. If it was a crew member, any one of them could show us. Or any one of them could have. Maybe any one of them did. That might be true, but then it could be anyone, including Miss Meal or even the captain. Don't be a fool. A plane without a pilot in the cockpit is like a horse without a rider, crop in hand. Yeah, have you ever heard of this thing called autopilot? Oh, he took that one like a man. Damn. Very well, what about the other flight attendant, Miss Meal? Miss Emile. Thought you might ask about her. The point to keep in mind is the key card that allows the elevator. Yeah, okay. It's highly likely the key card was stolen. Yep. Objection. It's highly likely. Is that possibility the best you can come up with? Would you call yourself a disciple of my father? Sheesh. Oh, damn, she went for me that time. Oh, man. Okay, you don't have any evidence. Be quiet, you're a disgrace. There's more evidence pointing to Miss Rhoda Tenero, you know? Oh, no. Well, I don't know, man. I don't want it to be her. It's a matter of the key to the display case that held it. Okay, well, let's... Well, she was just saying that, actually. But that is a fake... No. Stop right there, Miles Edgeworth. You don't have any proof that this is just a red herring. If you must keep on insisting that it's a fake, then what is the real murder weapon and where did it go? Chin. Speechless, I see. That's not a surprise. After all, Chin, you know that we searched the entire cargo hold and came up empty-handed. I'm crazy. I know I'm crazy. I know I sound like a total lunatic. There must be a way. There must be something that can help me rule out the piggy bank as the murder weapon. Wait a minute. Ooh, something that can help us further ascertain the authenticity of the weapon. Probably the body, then, wouldn't it be? Nothing else really. Then you want to see what hit it? Maybe look at the bones, look at the fracture marks. You can work it out from there. Well, that's true too. We need to get Meekan up in here. I just took a huge gulp of water there, and it felt really good. Yeah, well, shouldn't we have, like, done this from the beginning? I mean, the guy's an Interpol agent. I would think it would be important to know how someone managed to kill... Uh-oh. Wait, let me guess. I'm gonna take a guess right here and say the body disappeared. What is it, Detective? Oh no, Edgeworth is like, oh shit. They're still doing the autopsy, but they said that they already know this one thing for sure. Report! Now! The doc said that it's one giant bruise from a beating from his shoulder down to his mid-back. Oh god. One giant bruise. From the victim's shoulder to his mid-back. He was beaten over such a wide area? Well, I'd say maybe it's a sign the killer had a grudge. Well, it's not unusual. Sadly. Scruffy, what is had a grudge against Agent Hicks supposed to mean? I don't know. How am I supposed to know? Was the wound on the victim's head consistent with a murder weapon? Well, they said they were still looking into that, sir. You're completely useless. Here we go. Oh man, speaking of getting hit multiple times. Sir, I told you already, you can't go down there. No, you remove yourself from my way. What? Wait a minute. It's not that guy, is it? Oh my god, it totally is. My luggage, my cargo, they're mine, and I demand you return them to me! We're still investigating the cargo hold. Please understand and have a little patience. I suppose there was no choice. Finally, I think he gave... Hey, what are you... You've left me no choice but to use strong force! Oh no. No, he's getting past you. What? What the hell just happened there? Why are we still in black and white? Huh. Holy crow. Oh my god. Like, the cinematics of this is like totally... It's all coming to him as he's watching the guy fall down. He thinks the guy free fell. Didn't I say that too? At some point I mentioned that was a possibility. But I kind of discounted it and I haven't really considered it to be much of one since then. Wait a minute, okay. So what we need to do here is weapon couldn't be found and piggyback. Oh man, this is so freaking cool. Like, the concept for this is like really good. I can't believe, well, there are, I was gonna say I can't believe there's not more of these games, but, well, there is. It just never came to the States, but there is a fan translation. Wait a minute. The real murder, oh, hang on a second. Okay, actually, maybe it was... Maybe that's what we need to do. Allegedly, the killer struck the victim many times over, which is why there is extensive bruising over such a wide area. But is that really the correct conclusion to draw from the evidence? Yeah. Must be something far bigger. A sizable weapon. Okay, maybe that's what we need to put with the weapon couldn't be found. There we go. Try that. You don't lose much HP for doing this, which is nice. If you're looking for a rather large weapon, you'd think it would stick out. But so far, we haven't found anything that resembles a weapon of any sort. Mm-hmm. Yup. What was that all about? Was he trying to jump his way down here? Franziska! What do you want? I found it, Franziska. I found the real murder weapon. You did? Yeah, I'm such a genius. He really jumped. We didn't realize it until now, but the answer has been right in front of us the whole time. He might be hurt. We should go check up on him, sir. Nobody cares about that asshole. This is that pompous attitude of yours again. You should learn to drop that habit. I'm sorry, I can't help it, man. I'm a genius. Anyway, if you really are a prosecutor, then you'll back that ass up with some evidence. You two aren't listening at all, are you? Not right now. Alright, Chin. Show me the real murder weapon you speak of. This is the real murder weapon. It's not in the evidence, though, is it? Shit. Alright, you know what? I confess. I killed him with my badge. My badge is the weapon. I did it. I'm sorry. I've been fooling everybody. That was practice just now for when I would show you the real murder weapon. Why don't we add practice whippings to your routine as well? Oh, sorry, Edgeworth. I just shouldn't have done that to you, man. I need to think about the circumstances of the victim's death in a different way. Okay, alright. Yeah, I got it. Alright, I don't have this. I don't have any evidence to show you. Foolish reasoning for a foolish fool from a foolishly foolish fool meant to fool me. Boy, if I missed that. Not. What do you mean by I don't have any evidence to show? Perhaps I should have phrased it as that which caused Agent Hicks's death is incorporeal. Forgive me, but I do believe I figured out what was the cause of death. Tom Petty, eat your heart out. The victim fell from a great height and subsequently died as a result. In other words, the real cause of death is free falling to the ground. Fell to his death? Yes. This is the only plausible possibility. He was on a plane and he fell to his death. Just think about how ironic that is for a second. Oh, okay. No. I'm sure he's fine. People like that never die, you know? Oops, I missed whatever that said. There you have it, Miles Edgeworth. It's not possible that Agent Hicks fell over the railing to his death. That man is living proof of that. Well, it depends on which way he fell. It also depends on whether those boxes were there when he fell, too. Wasn't there like a bunch of turbulence? Well... Ah, there we go. I was just saying that. He would have been a Borginian pancake for sure, sir. I suppose that man over there wouldn't still be breathing. But the reality is that the cargo box is there. So there's no point in entertaining your wild, hypothetical scenarios. It may be there now, but there's no proof that it was always there. There you go. Turbulence, turbulence, yo. We don't know. What can I use to show that it's possible the box is not always where it is now? What can I use to show her that it's possible the box was not always where it is now? Well, I have to pick something now. Well, I mean, let's think about it. Why wouldn't the box be there? Because they moved it for some reason? Because somebody moved it, or because, well, I'm saying the turbulence, but I don't think turbulence is going to be in my evidence unless, well, there might be like a record of it, but... Oh, that's my wallet. What am I doing? Or his wallet, rather. Details, meals, movies, and other services. Picture, cell phone. There's gotta be something around here. 5 a.m., okay. Oh, wait a minute. Made a brief stop from 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. to transfer cargo and refuel the transfer point. Bingo. Take that. You refueled in the Republic of Zhengfa? Well, yeah! I mean, of course. Yes, this flight had a short layover in Zhengfa in order to refuel. But that wasn't the only reason for the layover. We also transferred some cargo. What if the Bax in question was only transferred onto the plane at that time? To further prove my point, let's take a look at what's next to the backs in question. Oh, and the Zhang Fa box is behind it, so they would have had to move it at some point. Now what if the box in question was also loaded on at the same time? It would mean the box wasn't there, and the cargo holder in the Europe to Zhang... Yeah. Making a clear drop from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to his death entirely possible. Ah, but your theory is still very far-fetched. Then allow me a chance to prove how my likely... You know. First order of business will be to examine that piece of cargo in more detail. Oh boy. Oh god, what's gonna be in there? Bunny rabbits? Stuffed bunny rabbits? Do I just go over there and look at it? I'm guessing I can't just do that. This is a rather large piece of cargo. A tag on it, sir. Let's see. Aleph Red statue? Never heard of it. Nor I, but all I care about is if we can prove it wasn't here at the time of the crime. Then let's get investigating, sir. Uh-oh. Oh god, it's something. It's one of his, isn't it? It's... Oh no. No, it can't, because if it belongs to him, then it's probably been there the whole time. Should see what else. I mean, it could still belong to him, and maybe it was where the other box is now. And then they moved it out of the way to stick that one in there and stuck that one in front of it. Then it could still have not been in that spot, but... Alright, well, talk to me, dude. Much as I don't want to. I take it this large piece of cargo belongs to you. Of course it is mine! I shipped this fine piece of art from Europe! This Alfred statue is worth 10 billion cents! No, maybe much more! Mr. LeBlanc's reason for choosing this plane must have been the large cargo hold. 10 billion cents? I suggest you stop trying to calculate how many packets of noodles that makes, Detective. If they were $2.50 each, that'd be 40,000. Oh my god, I'm stupid. Alright. I feel like you keep getting better and better at seeing right through me every year. Though I grow with each revolution of the planet around the sun. I have the distinct impression he continues to madly spin in place. Ooh. Don't yawn now. You're crazy. Mr. LeBlanc, there's a chance that my yawning is related to our murder case. I was wondering if you'd allow us to examine it a bit closer. It is a very valuable piece of art, so no, there will be no touching. Can I look? I won't touch it, I promise. You're twitching. Jeez. Oh, no. Well, Okay, so, do we have anything in logic? Ooh, okay, wait a minute. Agent Hicks was on the trail of an international smuggling ring. Piece of art from Europe. Huh. Things that make you go, Is it possible he could be a smuggler? Smuggling art doesn't seem like such a bad thing. I mean, at least it's not drugs or something. That's the thing, it could be drugs just disguised as art. Which is why it would be worth so much money. Well, I don't know, 10 million cents. If Mr. LeBlanc has something to do with a smuggling ring, then it's possible this fake statue was brought on board in Zhang Fa. I think I need to question him a bit further. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I wonder if it might be a fake. What? How dare you say my art is fake? I suspect your statue might be the target of an international smuggling ring. Don't say such fantastical things, those thieves would not dare. I have the certification of my cargo right here. What? Yeah, really, we're on the same team now. Thank God. It looks like it says, oh no, it says I fly. I thought it said FF12 or FF4. Like FFIV. Anyway. I can't read this. What does it say? It says, as plain as day, the cargo was put into the plane in Europe. There you have it, Miles Edgeworth. Too bad for you. This statue was brought on board in Europe, just as it states in this certificate. Damn it. Damn it. Which means there never was a window of time in which the statue wasn't sitting there. Man. Okay, well... I respectfully disagree. We can't discount the theory until I see the statue for myself. Huh, you can have your wish. Look at it yourself and see I'm right. Oh, I'm about to sneeze. Oh my goodness. I have seen that, yeah. It's in the background of the picture. Oh man. And I think the only reason I remember that is because I made that Zelda temple joke when I saw the picture. To exhibit it. Oh, I see. I believe a closer look is warranted here. Well, you can't get much closer than this. So this is the infamous Aleph Red statue. What is Mr. Edgeworth? Did you find something? There's something wrong with this picture. We should examine it in more detail. Oh, one of the eyes, maybe? Are these eyes made of some sort of gem? It's a real nice shade of orange. For a second, I couldn't tell they were jewels. Oh, but they kind of remind me of the eyes of this stray cat that lives near my house. Are the eyes supposed to be this color? Is it possible the statue is a fake? No. Examine the center of the sun. Well, that sneeze never came, so now I just gotta blow. Ah, alright. Oh, red statue. I swear I've seen this somewhere before. No wonder this thing is worth 10 million cents. Look at how it sparkles, sir. I wouldn't call it sparkling, detective. Maybe more along the lines of dully shining. And it probably smells like burning deodorant. Okay, let me look at something here. Bleep and check. Let's see. Okay, alright, well, this is weird. The eyes are red in the picture. Alright, let me examine that one more time. Examine Cito. Oh yeah, no, I think we got this. Deduce. This spot somehow connected to any of the evidence I hold. Oh boy, is it ever. Picture present. Man. These eyes are awfully orange, don't you think? Yeah, and pretty. They remind me of sunsets when I was in grade school, sir. I don't think you see what I'm talking about. No, I do. But it's really like the color of the sun when it's setting, sir. Oh, the memories. I remember standing out in that field, spinning with my arms out until I felt ill. I don't care about sunsets. Focus, detective. What color are the eyes in this photo? Yeah, something ain't right. Well, who's to say? Okay, alright, I'll just go with you on this. What do you want? Do you not know I'm a busy man? I'll allow you 2 seconds for your answer. The Aleph Red, I suppose, is your pride and joy, is it not? Sorry, that was like 4 seconds, but... It is the biggest trophy on this European trip. Do you know why I wanted to possess the statue? Trigger started 17 years ago. But also, Chrono Trigger came out 17 years ago, but beside the point. No, it came out 20 years ago, my bad. Or, well, 21 by now. But grab a chair, sir. Sounds like it's going to be a long story. Mr. LeBlanc, I regret to inform you, and you have my heartfelt sympathy. What is that? Sympathy? For what? You'll see. I'd like you to compare the eyes. That large fellow there has very bright, pretty eyes compared to you. I wasn't talking about the two of us. I meant the eyes of the statue in front of us and the one in this photo. Why is something yelling? Now, oh! Oh! Here's a photo of the statue on display in the museum in Europe. What? Now do you see, Mr. LeBlanc? The statue before us is a fake. Get flushed on, dude. I believe that even further examination will be required now that we have confirmed that this is indeed a fake. There must be some sort of proof that this was brought on board in Zheng Fa, and I will present to you evidence that will resolve the remaining contradiction. Oh, right now? Oh, shoot. Okay, Lordy. Well, let me see. I didn't have to go out of that to go to my organizer. I could have just done it here. Is there anything else to see? Or, like... what else is there to know about this thing? I don't know, because in the picture it almost looks like there could have been a second statue behind it, and that's sort of... but no, I mean, no sense in speculating on what you think you might see in a picture or whatever. Alright, so, what do we can actually go down here. Oh. Okay. Oh man, I see what's going on here. So this here, wait. Is this statue looks like it's stepping all over its neighbor's cloth cover. It kind of resembles its owner's attitude in a sense. Ho ho! You! What did you just say now? Further, my clothing hand has not been stepped on by anyone. It's too expensive for me to allow that happen. Please forgive the trespasses of my subordinate. Why should I forgive the trespasses? Once it is an expensive dress, you keep it. Wow. Dude. Okay. I think I might know what to do here, but I'm not sure. I mean, obviously, the fact that the thing is under it means that the statue was put there after the other one, but what do we do with that? Let me see. Which one of these was it that was saying, like, which one went where? Proof the statue was loaded on board in Europe. I mean... okay, well, if the one next to it was also loaded on in Europe, then it is possible it still could have been on top of the other one. Is that not true? But then maybe that's the next step, is proving that the other one... well, no, the other one was loaded on board because it says Zheng Fa on the thing. Okay. Then the question is, which one do we present? Cargo from Zheng Fa? Actually, this would make more sense. There's clearly a contradiction here. What are you going on about? It's just a simple case of the cargo cover getting stuck under another piece of cargo. No, seriously, dude. See, this is why you're not a detective. That's not possible, but it is. It shouldn't be this way, but the statue is on top of the cloth. Supposing that the neighboring piece of cargo was brought on board in Zheng Fa, there is no way that any part of it should wind up under something from Europe. Which means that this fake statue was smuggled on board in Zheng Fa. But then what about the cargo certificate? Let me ask in return, what about Agent Hicks? Why did he come down here in the middle of the flight? Oh, it makes so much more sense now. There's only one reason why, to secure proof of smuggling activity aboard this flight. So you say, but I don't believe he had to do that mid-flight. We could have just as easily inspected all the cargo after the plane landed. That may be true. However, you have it bass-backwards, Franziska. Sure, Agent Hicks could have waited till after the plane had landed, but he had a reason for coming down to the cargo hold. Suppose he found the fake at the airport. It would have been after the swap had occurred. At that time, the suspicion would naturally fall on the statue's owner, who would have no way to prove that the statue was switched without his knowledge. Which means there is someone involved who is forging or modifying cargo certificates. Crap, dude. How smart are you? Investigation complete, baby. Get rid of that scratch. I guess the victim knew the real version of this was gonna get nabbed, huh? Yes, while this photo can be seen as nothing more than a simple souvenir, it was in fact taken to be used as a reference document later on. Interesting. So he had the proof he needed. Oh my god, right there. I was about to just say. He came down here to take a picture of the cargo hold. A rather empty one at that. Right before the fake statue could be loaded on board. Yeah, it would, because then he could prove that it wasn't there at some point. Well, yeah. Well, of course. This only goes to prove my theory. If the statue was not in the cargo hold, there would have been enough height from which Agent Hicks could have fallen to his death. Bam! Oh, man. Move this statue immediately. Tech officer! I want a thorough examination of the floor underneath, now! You tell that asshole. Miss Von Karma, I'm ready to report my findings. Go on. After moving the Alfred statue out of the way, we tested the area under it with luminol, and there was a reaction. Oh man, look at that. Oh. Boom. Man, this is crazy. Of course, that is true, then a third and throws for testimony now. Uh-oh. Hang on a second. If the murder occurred before we landed in Zingfa, can I look at each one and see who said what? Suitcase receipt. Here we go, Miss Meals. Mr. Acme Hicks was there in his seat when we took off. Oh no. Do we have anybody else's? Miss Meals is the only one we can look at, and it is suspicious now. Huh. Where are we going with this? Recall Miss Meals' testimony about Agent Hicks in regard to when we departed. I saw Mr. Hicks sitting in his seat at 5 a.m., you know. Uh-oh. I don't know. I think the only person who can answer that is Miss Meal herself. Oh, man. Well, there was a little bit of a twist there. Miss Tenero, we may be able to get you off yet. Because apparently the captain won't. Didn't know what that was supposed to mean. Alright, well, next time on Edgeworth Investigations, guys, it appears that Little Miss Meal may be tripping on a banana peel. See what comes of it next time before she falls asleep. Goodbye.